The 70 Teachers of the Kingdom. A few days after Jesus and the 12 apostles returned from the Feast of Tabernacles to Magadan, Abner arrived with a group of about 50 disciples. Most of the evangelists and the female deacons were already present in the Magadan Park. In the days that followed, another 150 faithful, tried and true disciples arrived. After several days of meetings, it was decided that all those present would spend nearly 3 weeks deepening their understanding of the message of the kingdom. Then 70 men were chosen from among those present to become teachers of the gospel of the kingdom. This period of deepening began on Friday, November 4th, and continued until the Sabbath of November 19th. At the end of these weeks of spiritual deepening, Jesus confirmed the 70 chosen disciples as teachers of the kingdom. This took place on the Sabbath afternoon of November 19th, and Abner was appointed as the mentor over these preachers of the gospel. Despite occasional downpours on that Sabbath afternoon, a large group of believers gathered by the shore of the Sea of Galilee to witness the confirmation of their 70 brothers. Before Jesus laid his hands on these 70 disciples to bless them as teachers of the gospel, he addressed them, and his speech went as follows. The harvest is indeed plentiful, but the workers are few. Therefore, I urge you to pray that the Lord will send more workers to gather the harvest. I have called you to be messengers of the kingdom. I will soon send you out as lambs among wolves. I instruct you that when you begin your journeys, take no purse nor extra clothing with you, for you will be on this first mission journey for only a short time. Greet no one along the way, focus only on your work. When you want to stay in a house, first say, "Peace be to this house." If those who live there are peaceful, you will stay there. If not, leave. And if you have chosen a house, stay there as long as you remain in that city, and eat and drink what is offered to you. Do this because the worker is worthy of his support. Do not change houses even if you are offered a better place to stay. Remember that when you proclaim peace on earth and goodwill among men, you will encounter bitter enemies who have deceived themselves. Therefore be as wise as serpents but also as innocent as doves. Everywhere you go, preach the message, the kingdom of heaven is near, and help all who are sick in soul and body. Freely you have received the good of the kingdom, so freely give it to others. If the people of a city receive you and believe in the good news you bring to them, they will richly enter the kingdom of the Father. But when the people of a city refuse to accept this gospel, you must continue to proclaim the message until you leave that unbelieving community, and even upon your departure, say, although you reject the truth, the fact remains that the kingdom of God has come near to you. He who hears you hears me, and he who hears me hears him who sent me. He who rejects your message rejects me, and he who rejects me rejects him who sent me. After this solemn address, the 70 knelt in a large circle around Jesus, and Jesus began with Abner, laying his hands on each of their heads. Early the next morning, Abner sent the 70 messengers to the large cities of Galilee, Samaria, and Judea. In 35 pairs they departed to teach the kingdom of God for 6 weeks.